guys, so welcome to day one of who knows what. Right now it is 4:14 in the morning, right there, 4:15 in the morning now. But ideally, so essentially the idea is to do this every day. The goal is to initiate some self-discipline in my life and get these goals that I want. I've realized recently that the habits don't fit the ambition, and if I want these goals, then I have to change the habits. So it's 4:15 in the morning. It's time to get to work.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me.
So far, I've been on my phone doing the 180 strategy, and what that is basically I comment on a ton of trending photos and just try to initiate myself into the community that I'm trying to attract. This strategy comes from Gary Vaynerchuk, a very smart man in like brand building. So point is like, if you are trying to get a community, if you're trying to build a community, you gotta first be part of the community. So that's what I was doing. I was commenting on all these photos and basically just engaging myself in the community and being part of it, and hopefully that will better integrate me into what it is that I'm trying to do, which is grow a community. So right now it is 5:04 a.m. I'm going to leave my house in about 40 minutes, about 35 minutes, and go film. But first I'm going to do some editing, keep the productivity train going, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now I just finished uploading a video for one of my clients, Claude. She's amazing, by the way. You should check her out. Very motivational. Now that's done, it's 6:05 a.m. So right now I'm about to head out to catch the sunrise. Meeting up with Christine and, you know, just trying to be as proactive as possible. And now, heading outside.
Hey, did you leave?
Did I what?
Did you leave your house?
Did you?
I'm putting my shoes on.
You're putting your shoes on?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in my elevator.
Oh, okay, cool. I see that.
See ya.
A born hustler, mom engraved me with the words. She always told me I was perfect, son, go get what you deserve. There's winners and there's losers, stay upon the former king. Bite your tongue for not a soul and fuck opinions till it stings. Oh, see, ain't nobody gonna hand you no help.
Yeah, you liar. I see you running. I see you running. You're not there already.
Good morning, guys. Oh, isn't they gonna try to charge me $3 for a bagel with cream cheese and jelly? We should go over there.
Christine's vlogging. You already know she got the cams. She got the camsies, you know, keeping the trend alive with the M5s. Yeah. You look like a little boy. You look like your name is Thomas.
What if Thomas is watching
I
this?
swear to God, you look like your name is Thomas. You look like a little British boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy and Thomas.
Out. See, ain't nobody gonna hand you no help, and ain't no cosigns or label, mom, I did it myself. Ain't no complaints on my side, ain't no excuse I could blame. I cut the grass to view the snakes, but yet I treat them the same. Remaining humble, case I stumble, yet they still say I changed. Don't force my hand, I let it spill until they brain rearrange. An artist of the century, a man they told you look up. The one that swing his words like Spartan swords, still God say enough. I never stop unless he say so, I'm not the one to unleash. Producers, Hail Mary, my DM, please just snap on my beats. Cause I'm the one, nobody like me, no one's like me, that's facts. I'm all drive, I change the standard every time that I gas.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. Hey. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
Alright, so here we are. Time is 7:34 a.m. Z's. I wanted to quickly talk about yesterday and the conversation that I had with Eli. And basically the reason that I'm out here is that I had a talk with him. It really helped me like take an inside look at the habits that I'm doing, and I realized that my ambitions don't match my habits. and my habits don't match my ambitions. I obviously have really high ambitions, but my habits don't match. So in me giving him advice, I was like, well, you don't do that yourself, so why would you be giving him advice? Why should he take the advice you don't even take? So I was like, you know what, let me try and lead by example and kind of just take the advice that I'm always preaching, which is like, you know, take life into your own hands, and if like you want something, then you gotta attack it every day. So here I am, 7:34 in the morning, been up for about 3.5 hours now, trying to be super productive. And I also want to give a huge shout out to my girlfriend Christine. I told her yesterday that like basically like this whole time I've been trying to get somebody to like film with and get somebody to like work hard with me. She obviously struggles with that, but she's the only one that tries. And then I realized I don't even do it myself. All I do is try too. Every day or every now and then I try to daily vlog and I don't do it. And I keep trying over and over, which is like the same thing that she's doing. She obviously doesn't work as hard. I don't work as hard as we should be, but we try, and that's all that matters. So here we are, 7:34 in the morning, day one again of like a ton of day ones, and we're just trying. We are
trying.
Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum.
You want my pokey card just in case you eat pokey?
No.
Bye.
High five.
Here we are. Just got home. Gonna do some more editing. Waking up and doing what I wanted to do feels really good. Accomplishing the goals that I set for myself and accomplishing them immediately feels good. I think the problem with me, because I'm trying to analyze what goes good and what goes bad in this process just so I can keep doing this every day and not stop like I used to in the past. And I think the problem with me is that I usually get lost in the sauce. And by that I mean is like, I want to accomplish so many big goals that I forget about the little tasks. I forget about the little victories that then lead to the other victories that then lead to the other victories that eventually will lead to me to the big victories. I'm always caught up in the big process, the big thing. I'm always thinking about it. So I think always thinking about that, I go, okay, well, as long as I get it done, then it doesn't matter. I can play Rocket League for an hour. But what the part that I'm missing out are the small victories, the editing for 5 minutes or reading for 10 minutes. Little things like that keep me productive throughout the entire day is what then sets me up for success and then gets that video done as soon as possible instead of pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. It is 8:46 a.m. I'm on track to start editing at 9 a.m. So we are early. So now immediately after saying that, I realized I got 10 minutes before I have to start editing. So I thought to myself, yo, play a quick match of Rocket League. No, gotta kill these thoughts, gotta kill these habits, gotta stay productive. Instead, just gonna read. Just gonna read for 10 straight minutes. The idea of the baby project was to basically just fabricate a fake fire under me and pretend that my girlfriend was pregnant, and that I had 9 months to figure it all out and monetize off of this. Yo, so pumped right now, uploading the first ever professionally unemployed podcast. It's going live right now. It's not going live right now, it's just being uploaded right there. So just recorded it, talked for like 30 minutes straight. I think it went really well. I basically just talked about my journey so far and the hope out of this podcast. My mission out of this podcast is to basically just engage people and just start conversations. So I think this is a great way to do it. This is a great way to do it and vent and just talk and clear my thoughts and become really good, really well at just conversations. So this is it. If you guys want to see that, I'm gonna link that in the description. And yeah, it's about 11:44 in the AMs. I'm gonna edit after this and then I'm going out later. So yeah, let's get to work, brothers. So now it is 12:43 p.m. recording a Roblox video. So you can see that I'm just patiently waiting to finish my quest
I'm feeling pretty good as work-wise. I just need to keep my energy levels high.
Was injured. The NYPD, great job. Bomb squad, great job. Happy to hear that because a lot of my former colleagues and friends are at CNN. So,
I'm outside again, about to pick up Christine. We're about to go to her aunt's place and get some costumes for Halloween. This is the first Halloween I'll ever be celebrating, so I'm kind of excited. Just listen to my podcast, listen to like most of my podcasts, and it sounds really good. The one thing that I really like is the sound of my voice. I really love that. And as I'm listening to it, I'm like, yo, I always wanted to do stand-up comedy. This almost kind of feels like stand-up comedy. So it's fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this takes me. And so far, I'm having a lot of fun. And I just love the documentation of voice. It's a lot of fun. Yo, what's up, cutie?
Hey.
What up, cutie?
What's up? Oh my god.
Yo, so was gonna get a haircut, didn't have time, had to immediately jump in a cab with Dex and head out and go to this event that I just filmed, which was basically like a housewarming party for one of his friends that just bought a house. I mean, like literally like 10-minute walk from my house. So that's awesome. And you know, just reaching the last few hours of today, I just know that I can do this. I proved it to myself today that I can do this. It's just mindset. It's just like practicality. It's just one thing leads to another. It's just very micromanagement and very like just being honest with myself. Like, do I really want to do this? Because if I do, this is what it takes every day. And I know I can do it. Now the question is, do I want it badly enough to actually put in the work and get it done? And there's only one way to find out. Right now it's about 9 p.m. heading home. Gonna do some editing, a little workout, and then I'm going to sleep. And that's the end of day one, baby. Woo! Feels good. Ooh, so here we are. Basically the end of day one. It is 10 p.m. I've been awake for about 19 hours. And it's been straight work, straight micromanagement, straight productivity. And I gotta say that in the short and in the small and in the simplification, what I did today was very simple. If you're just looking at it at what I did, like I did work, I was productive. But in the trying to find the answer and trying to make this work and trying to keep this going and finding the key to what this really is so that I can do it over and over again and get people to do this over and over again. It's very, very complicated. Has to do with execution, self-discipline, honesty, just like so many things. And I'm really excited to dive deep into these things and really just figure out the best way to achieving my goals, the best habits that I need, the mindset, the positivity, all that, and figure it out and document it so that everyone else can do it and have the means and the tools and the knowledge and the experience and the context to say, if he can do it, I can do it. So that's what this is, just me documenting the process so that you can see firsthand that hard work pays off. Anyways, this is Chimpino signing off. Can we do this again tomorrow? There's only one way to find out.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me.